Hello everybody and welcome to Lime Rock Park for the ARCA series. We have a 15-lap race here today through the hills of Lime Rock, Connecticut, and I am joined by Aiden Walker in the booth. Aiden, tell me about this challenging racetrack.
Yeah, first of all, I want to introduce myself. I'm Aiden Walker, driver number 93 NX Legend car. Yeah, this track's just very challenging. You have turn 1, which very big braking zone. Then you have the S's course through turns 3 and 4, which, you have to get a good setup on the exit of turn 4, or else you're going to have absolutely no traction, as you can see right here. Just a lot of curves. This is not even a straight. Then you head up the hill into turns 6 and 7. Of course, you have the massive downhill right here with the bridge. So many challenging parts of this track, very quick, and can be very dangerous, especially through turn 5.
It should be a very interesting race today, a brand new racetrack for the ARCA series. Tell me about this qualifying lap from Brent Cruz.
Well, first of all, you want to break around the 4 marker, take a kind of wide entry just to get a little bit of a drive off for turn 2 here. Or actually turn 3, because they count the corners here weird. Then you head down the backstretch. Very hard to get traction through this small section here. Go up the hill, hang into 6 and 7. Go down the hill again. And don't get on the brakes too hard, or else you'll slam that front end way too hard into the ground, and you'll go off the track. So that's the lap around Lime Rock Park, and Brent Cruz is on pole.
Yeah, very impressive lap from him. Of course, he has experience in Trans Am TA2. As the engines are fired, the cars start to roll off here, and your green flag is coming out very soon. Now we're going to go through to your starting lineup in just a moment. And Brent Cruz is your pole sitter. He is on row 1 next to Trayton Lapsevich.
Row 2, you have Thomas Annunziata and Brendan Queen.
And row 3, we have Gio Ruggiero and Cole Raz.
Row 4, you got Elio Castroneves and Tyler Reif.
Then in row 5, we have Jason Kitzmiller and Brandon Jones.
Row 6, you got Cleus McFarland in his first ARCA road course race in his entire career, and Gus Dean.
Then in row 7, we have Amber Balkin and Christian Rose, the baseball player.
Row 8, you got Tony Breidinger and Greg Van Alst.
As the rest of the starting lineup starts to fly by, and these cars are checking their pit speed down pit road, so we get the 1 to green. As they line up here. Aiden, who do you think is the best car today?
I was looking at practice yesterday and things. From what I saw, Thomas Annunziata was one of the cars I was kind of keeping an eye on, because he had a lot of pace when he got longer into the run and things. So watch out for him later in this race.
Now we'll look at your race analysis. We have 15 laps here, 23 miles. Your race break is going to be on or near lap 8. Your last road course winner was Connor Zilich. Good thing he's not in the field today. Might be exciting. And it's your first race ever here in Lime Rock. As now they round the final corner, the pace car dives off onto pit road. And right here, your green flag is out. Brent Cruz leads him down. Now heading into turn number 1, 3 wide, the 44 sends it in. That's Annunziata. He moves the 18 up out of the way. Through goes Cole Raz and Trayton Lapsevich.
Man, that was a little bit crazy there. It's Trayton Lapsevich trying to clear Cole Raz here, heading up into turns 5.
Still crazy, side by side through the uphill. Oh, Cole Raz can't take it, he gets loose. Trayton Lapsevich is clear for the race lead as they are side by side jockeying for positions behind him.
Look at Tyler Reif up into second now, trying to clear Cole Raz. They're side by side off the final corner, heading to lap 2.
And here's Brent Cruz and Thomas Annunziata. They fell way back after that, back to 6th and 7th, and still side by side for second.
Yeah, Trayton Lapsevich is just gone right now. He is pulling away.
Trouble.
Oh, we got contact!
Oh, Amber Balkin into the back of Greg Van Alst. He's able to keep it off the wall. He saves it, but loses all of his track position.
And side by side goes Cole Raz going around Tyler Reif.
Off the curb.
Oh!
The 23 went around. He hit the curb, rolled over it, and spun his car out. He has to wait a minute. He's going to back up and get back going. His impressive run is over. He's outside the top 10.
Yeah, just an unfortunate thing for him. He's going to lose a lot of track position with that. How about Trayton Lapsevich right now? Just pulling away from everyone right now.
Well, that might be because your favorites right here are all in a line back in 4th, 5th, and 6th. And here comes Brent Cruz. He goes to the inside of the 28. Side by side up the hill. They keep it straight. And Brent Cruz has the advantage. Oh, still side by side. He's not going to give it up. And through the
Here comes
final
Thompson.
corner, Brent Cruz takes that position.
Here comes Annunziata trying to go to the inside into turn 1.
He's going to side draft him down the straightaway. Coming into turn number 1, he has the advantage, and he should clear him on corner exit. He does. Here's Brandon Jones on Brendan Queen.
Looks like Brendan Queen might be able to keep this position. Ooh, that got a little close there. Could have almost gone into a disaster for Butterbean.
And it didn't, and he got the position. He's up to P5. Now here's the battle for second. That's Cole Raz and Gio Ruggiero. Gio Ruggiero gets to the inside of him. He's going to side draft him down the straightaway. Oh, and he goes down. Oh, in contact between the 76 and the 20. Gio Ruggiero is going to get that position. Cole Raz falls back to third. No tire rubs or anything. They look good. And here's Brent Cruz on the 76.
Yeah, I mean, how about Cole Raz right now? Just an amazing run for that team right in P3 right now. I know he just got passed for second in things, but just what a run for him right now.
It's his first road course race ever in the ARCA Menards Series. He's new to the National Series. As we are coming out of the final corner right now, on to lap 6. There's Cole Raz.
And look at Trey Lapsmith, just like I said earlier, he is absolutely gone, just pulling away. He's just going through lap traffic absolutely perfectly. That's probably from his car store experience from past things on short tracks, which this track's very short, so definitely a lot of things he can probably take into this, and he has.
Yeah, Canada Series champion. This is his third ever ARCA Menards Series start. He finished third in his debut at Phoenix, and he won his last race at Berlin. Very impressive for the Canada driver, as he is slicing and dicing his way through the field. There he goes on Michael Maples. Oh, and it's got tight. It's going to get tight right here between the 93. He makes it work. These lap traffic is very treacherous right now.
Yeah, and that was a little bit close for Comfort. I think he's being a little bit impatient with this lap traffic right now. We are so early in race, and we're about to get that halfway caution soon.
Yeah, but he kind of has to.
Race break.
He kind of has to be impatient because he has good competition behind him. Here's Elio Castroneves and Cletus McFarland battling. That's an interesting duo. And we have trouble. That's your leader. That's Lapsevich.
And what did I just say? We were just talking about him, and I think he might have just gotten impatient there.
The commentator's curse. And we have we have more trouble. Is that in turn 1?
Yeah, I think that's in turn 1 in the runoff.
That's in turn 1. That's a hard hit. That's a very interesting place to have to be in the wall there. I wonder if there was some sort of failure or if he locked the brakes up or something. 31 Arita Goulet, her day is done because of that. Let's see what happened to your leader. And I think the 31 ran him out of room, maybe?
I think that was also just a bit of Trey just being a little bit impatient because, like I said, we were about to get that caution for the race break and things, and
he just locked it up. Yeah, I think he just locked it up into the corner. This was at the same time as the accident.
What was that? Wait, what was that?
Something came off the car. Is that a left front shock? I think the left front shock came off, and he just couldn't turn from there.
Yeah, no, that.
Yeah, it looked like just a mechanical failure for the 12. That left front shock just came off. Nothing he could do there. Hard into the wall. That's a hard hit.
Yeah, well, we do know the window net is down on his car, and he's going down to the infield care soon. We'll talk to him later, though.
Yeah, he is in the garage. His day is definitely over from that hard hit. Same for the 31. But tire barrier is repaired. We still have a race to run. The red flag has been lifted, and the caution flag is back out. What were your thoughts on just the first run, the first 7 laps of this race?
Yeah, it definitely seems like it was a little bit hard to pass. I mean, we saw what happened in turn 1 with Brent Cruz and Nunziata, which that definitely will hurt him for the rest of this race. Just because it's so hard to pass here and things, so... With Lapsevich up front, I mean, he's got a fast car, it seems, so...
Yeah,
I don't know if this contact's going to change anything.
He had built up a good gap in front of Ruggiero, so now they're going to be grouped up back together. They have a chance to pass him going into turn number 1 and other corners of this racetrack. It's going to be very, very interesting. The first one was very interesting to me, too. There was more action than I was anticipating. As here, we have the choose cone. Trey Lapsevich should take the inside here. He does. Gio Ruggiero goes to the outside. Cole Raz to the inside, and Brent Cruz follows him. He gives up the position to get the preferred line. Same does Annunziata, and that's a very interesting move from
Yeah,
them.
that's pretty interesting. Also, we do have news from the officials. This is a halfway yellow. So we will be restarting, and we will be going green until an actual incident happens.
And hopefully there is no actual incident.
Yeah.
But they are rounding the final corner. The pace car pulls off once again, and we are back underway. Oh, Lapsevich spins the tires.
Oh! Yeah, I think that might have been from the spin there. And oh, here comes Brake Cruz on the inside.
To the inside.
Oh,
he's sideways.
What
He's
a
able to save it. What a save!
Wow!
And now 3 wide, they're going to be able to get back on track. But just like earlier in the race, Cruz and Annunziata, he lost all his track position. His race is pretty much over. His race for the win, at least.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate for him. It's now Gio Ruggiero in the lead with Brendan Queen in second, trying to chase him down.
Gio Ruggiero just got gifted the lead there. He's going to have to pull away quickly because he has 3 really fast cars behind him, and Lapsevich on those tires that he spun on.
Well, don't forget, he has experience at Lime Rock Park after running the Trans Am Series here. Same with Brett Cruz and Thomas Annunziata.
Yeah, Brendan Queen's the only one in the top 4 that really doesn't have experience on this racetrack. But he's really good with these cars. Of course, he has 3 wins this year. As the 18's right behind him, he gets to his inside. That's Brent Cruz on Brendan Queen, side by side for second.
Tight.
Through the final corner. Ooh, it's going to be tight right here. He runs about a room.
And he gets it.
And the 28 crosses him over. He's going to side draft him down the straightaway. Going into turn number 1, he clears it. It was a great pass.
Yeah, that was just an amazing move there by Butterbean there. Just an amazing crossover there. But this is all Gio wants to see right now. This is just allowing him to,
oh! That's Amber Balkan into the wall. Oh, and she slides back up into the 30. She able to get it back going. The green is still out. She gets it back going. There's not a lot of cars behind her.
Off pace.
Oh, there are the leaders. Oh, she slides in front of him. Through goes Queen.
Wide.
4 wide.
Wow!
Through goes Brendan Queen. Oh, he's sideways.
Oh, he's sideways!
And through goes the 18 of Brent Cruz. He takes the lead away.
Here comes Annunziata!
But these 4 are now all together. The 4 favorites for this race are all together with 3 laps to go. Brent Cruz with the advantage, but Brendan Queen's right behind him, side by side for third. They're going to single out here, but now Annunziata to the inside on Brent Cruz.
Oh, this is going to be very tight up the hill here. They make it work somehow.
And Annunziata's going to send it into the corner here. He makes it work, and Cruz is going to fall back to at least third. The 28 barely clears him here. That was a tough clear. But here's Gio Ruggiero. He gets the block pulled on him by Brendan Queen, and that block actually worked.
Yeah, that was a little bit close. I don't think Ruggiero...
Contact.
Oh, contact again!
And
I don't think Ruggiero is going to like that much there.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter if he can't get back to him. And Annunziata gets loose in the lead. The 28's right behind him. He gives him the bumper. We are coming back to the white flag. Brendan Queen takes the lead away.
Man, Butterbean is just all over the place. He's moving everyone out of the way. The white flag's out.
Brent Cruz makes contact with him. Queen pins him down the racetrack. The 18 slides up. Through goes Gio Ruggiero. Can they make it work? No, they can't. He gets shoved offline. He's going to cut the track, merge back on, but he loses all of his track position. He's out of it. Side by side up the hill.
Oh, here comes Brent. Oh, wow!
Brent Cruz sends it in there, but now the 28's on the inside. He's going to move him up the racetrack. The 18 moves him back down. Queen with the advantage. Brendan Queen wins at Lime Rock.
What a finish!
Oh my God, that was something special here today. Inaugural race at Lime Rock. That was a crazy finish. Brendan Queen gets his 4th win of the year, and he's going to celebrate this one at Waffle House, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure. Get that chocolate milk too.
Oh, for sure. That was a crazy win. He moved everyone out of the way, and they couldn't do anything about it.
I don't know how they made that work.
It was pretty clean too. There was a lot of touching between cars, but nobody actually got wrecked. The 20 got offline, and he always gets good burnouts right here. We get a front stretch burn. He spins it and burns it down here. That was a great race.
Yeah.
But Brendan Queen, your winner, and really impressive run by him. He was battling with 3 other people who have raced in Trans MTA2 here, who have sports car experience, who have experience at this track, and he beat all 3 of them. Very impressive. Let's see how he did it. The 18 of Brent Cruz got pinched down there, slid up, Ruggiero tried to take it, but they ran him out of room. He went off track. I don't think the officials are going to care about that because he lost more time than he gained
Yeah,
from
there was
cutting it.
not an advantage gain.
But Cruz sent it in here. He hopped over the curb, got really sideways. Queen took it, moved him up the racetrack pretty clean. The 18 almost spun and saved it. Queen had the run, and he got the win by that much. Crazy finish in a crazy race. Brent Cruz is going to have to suffer for second. He had a great qualifying run, too. He was definitely the favorite, in my opinion. But it didn't matter in the race.
I think Annunziata was going to be the favorite. I'm going to be honest. He had so much pace in practice and nearly actually got it if it wasn't for...
Yeah, he was leading, and he got the bumper to the back of him.
Yeah. And let's take a look at your highlights of the race. Heading down into turn 1 on the start, Annunziata just overdrives the corner a little bit, and that just left room for trading laps to just pull away at the start. And then, of course, you had the contact here with Amber Balkan and Greg Van. It's just unfortunate for him.
Yeah, he never really fully recovered from that. And now here, still on the same lap, Tyler Reif, he was running third when this happened. He just hopped over the curb. A very easy rookie mistake to make. He's obviously new to the series, only 18 years old. And now here, this could have been a lot worse than it was.
Oh yeah, that could have been a disaster.
Oh yeah, but Gio Ruggiero was able to pull off that pass. And now here, for the lead, the lap car of Rita Goulet and Trayton Lapsovich going together. He kept the lead from the spin, but had issues on the restart.
And here, Presley Sora had a terrible crash heading into turn 1. The left front shock blew out, and he had nothing to do with it.
Nothing you can do at that point, just hard into the turn 1 wall. That was a very scary crash. He's lucky to be okay from that. Now back to race highlights. Amber Balkan here got loose at the top of the hill, went around and hit the wall here, almost came back and tagged the 30 Cletus McFarland. He zigged instead of zagged this time. But definitely some flashbacks to Daytona with him, same two drivers. She was able to get back going again. She had to get down to the bottom of the racetrack, and unfortunately the leaders were right behind her, and the 28 of Brendan Queen was able to take the lead from that. He had a crazy save right there. I didn't realize how crazy that was. Right here, he gave the bumper to the back of Annunziata, coming back to the white flag, and that gave him the lead. And really crazy race.
Yeah, and I'm sure that Brent Cruz is not going to let... This is going to be stuck in his head for a long time after that. He had so much pace that it just didn't go out his way.
Oh, for sure. I think the top 4 cars had a chance at winning today, especially in the final 2 laps. If something different just went their way. But a crazy race today, crazy finish that left the 28 of Brendan Queen as your winner. Any final words, Aiden?
Just pleasure to be here. Thank you for letting me be able to commentate today, and I'll let you finish this off.
Thanks, Aiden. I have more stop motion races coming out soon. Subscribe if you're new and want to see them, and thanks for watching.